guys, when I tell you I'm back, I'm back. But guess what? I realized that my videos always end like I never say goodbye to you. I don't know, but my videos, because, okay, I feel like I have a lot to say, I think I just have a lot to say that I find myself not even saying bye bye after, because the video switches itself off because the time the limit has it's limited, and it turns off on its own. Like I be speaking and talking because when I'm here I have a lot to say. When I'm up there, I'm always shush, either shush or I'm talking a little. But here I find myself saying everything because God really gives me the grace. But I hope you all are doing well. I'm back with another video. Yeah, so oh God, what do we talk about right now? Actually, the other video went off. The previous video, it went off when I was still talking to you guys, and I felt bad because I was still telling you something. Like, you know, it went off, but when it went off, I was like, okay, God, I'm done for today. But God has put it in my spirit. He just wants me to keep saying stuff. Like he just wants me to keep talking because I tried to even switch off the ring light and everything and just be like, I'm done. And God has really, I'm not happy here. Like he just wants me to keep on talking. So I don't know why, but I just have to do what he wants me, because if I don't do what he wants me to do, let me tell you, I will not be peaceful. God is so funny. Like when he tells you to do something and you don't do it, he will make you feel so bad. Regardless of what you're doing, you will not feel like happy, you know? So that's why I'm back right now. Yeah, so I was still telling you guys that God loves you so much, regardless of what you've done. And I'm telling you this, but I'm telling it to myself too. He loves you so, so much that regardless of what you've done, yes, that's what we were talking about here, right? Regardless of what you've done, regardless of how you feel, regardless of how people have projected, how people have projected their fears and their perspectives on you, their perspectives about you on you, he loves you anyway. And all he wants is to save you. All he wants is to help you and help you reveal you to you. I don't know if it makes sense, y'all, but some of us are broken somewhere, somehow, and I'm not saying that me, because let me tell you something. I'm not healed, like extremely healed, because as long as you're still here, you're going to be hurt somewhere, somehow. You're going to experience life as long as you're still in this body. I say that a lot, but excuse me about that. But God heals. That's one thing I can assure you. God heals. Oh, you know, He heals you. The world can't heal you. The best thing the world will do to you is to try to bend you, to make you, you know, we have a lot of narcissists. They're as hard as their name. I heard that from someone. Let me give that person credit. That's Benjamin Zulu. He said that the narcissists are just as hard as their name. Their name is just so weird. Narcissist. You feel me? So, we have a lot of narcissists in this world, And a narcissist can be your friend, a narcissist can be your parent, a narcissist can be anyone, you know. So a narcissist don't come with horns. Okay, everything is not as it looks in life. Because if it was like that, you would have seen the devil. You would have seen people. You would have seen the devil in people, because they would have come with horns on their heads. But they come like very nice people. You feel me? Very nice, like extremely nice. Because let me tell you something. By the a narcissist is is good at acting. Mashitiri. Yo, a narcissist. I find it even hard to, say that word narcissist, whatever it is. They are good at acting. You find that person, they are very, first of all, they are very good looking. They don't look like it. Feel me? So they will not look like it, but that's who they are, and most of the narcissists and anyone that allows the devil to use them to hurt a child of God, or anyone, or like anyone that allows the devil to use them to hurt another person, that person will look good. They will not look like, at first they will not look like who they are, and they will not come with their intentions written on their faces, like, what, I'm here to kill you. They'll come with like nice people, and batakarushinda bagasiya bakosiyenda bamushitira, but they will amusiya yo nkushenda amasikita ibabwirwa narasiyenda amushitira basanda mahata yakara mahandi rubusata. What the world will try to do. I'm not generalizing, because there are some good people in the world, and I thank God for such people. But not everyone is good to you. Not everyone has good intentions for you. Not everyone is here to love you. So you gotta make sure that your discernment is slick, because a lot goes on, and you don't know when you're going to hit someone. Let me tell you something, by the way. Jealousy and what is that word? Envy. Thank you. Is no one was born a jealous person. No one was born an envious person. But it creeps in because it's sin, and the devil is always, using people. So jealous will creep in. And what makes it, I feel like, I don't know. But I feel like jealousy, I feel like envy comes from jealousy. I really don't know about that, but I guess. So I feel like jealousy grows to the point that it becomes envy. You feel me? So I'm not that sure, but I think that's what I think. And it's because Holy Spirit help me focus. There is some noise. So jealousy creeps in, and what makes the difference is how you handle it. Because if you have God, you always find a way to overcome that thing, because God helps you. You'll be like, God, I don't like the way I feel about the person. I really don't like the way I feel, because you're not perfect. Yes, sometimes you feel bad, sometimes you feel weird, sometimes you feel things you're not supposed to feel, but you'll be like, God, I'm feeling like this, but this is not how I want to feel. And you ask God for help, and because God is so kind, He will help you and cleanse that away. So the problem is that most people don't go to God when they feel such things. That's why the devil resides in them. And the devil is so tricky. Regardless of how you're connected to God, he will still creep in somehow. That's why we really need to be like rebuke things quickly. You're like, God, I feel this kind of spirit. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. I bind it. I cancel it. Like all those things. You have to be prayed up. And being prayed up doesn't mean that you go in a room and you spend hours and hours. You can pray like you're just talking, like you're talking to someone. And be like, God, I rebuke that in your spirit, in your heart, like out here. You can say it out. It's just, it depends, but just stay prayed up because the world is busy. The devil is busy by the devil. Will try to make you something, and then he will use that people also to make you feel like you do not matter. He will use the people to make you, to try to bend you, to try to blindfold you from who you are. People project their fears on you. People project their perspective about you on you, and then you start defining yourself like the world defines you, like your haters define them, like your haters defines you, like your frenemies define you, and then you start, the people will gaslight you. That's the word. People will gaslight you. They will make you feel like you're mad. They'll make you feel like you're crazy. Yet they know that you are the real deal. But in most cases, people make you feel like you don't amount to anything. Is it the word right? And when you try to do something, maybe they'll make you feel like, that's so stupid. And if you're not confident in yourself and you don't know who, and you've not allowed God to show you who you are, you end up believing them, and they will make you, they will, you will hinder yourself through them, and you will. That's why you don't listen to everything. You don't believe everything. You have to know who you are. If you don't know who you are, people will make you who they want you to be, who they think you should be, and your haters will make you. Oh, let me tell you, your haters will make sure that they project what they want you to be on you. You know, that's why you need to work on your discernment spirit. Because if your discernment is lit, you know that this person is telling me this, but they are telling it to me because they just want me to feel like this. This person has no good intention for me. This person is not happy for me. They are jealous of me. That's why they are telling me that I'm a bad person. That's why they are telling me that I look bad in that thing. Or just makashoti yasurbaitaya. If you do not work on your discernment spirit, you're going to be used by the world, because not everyone has their best interest at heart for you, and not everyone is here for you. You find good people, thank God, but not everyone is a good person. Just have to extremely be careful, because like, look around. you know you've seen news, people being poisoned, people being killed, people just because they are beautiful, just because they achieved something, just because they decided to do something in a different way, because people don't want you to be different. They want you to be in that crowd. They want to, now if you realize yourself and you get up and you open your eyes, and now you realize who you are, and then you know your value, you know who you are. God has opened your eyes to see, opened your ears to hear him, and now he's telling you exactly who you are, who he made you to be. And you're out here seeking people's validation, telling people everything. You're going to end up, people are going to make you who they want you to be, and they don't like it when you're different. They will fight you. They will make sure that you do not become, because some people are just so selfish. They don't want you to become better than them. They're scared of that. Yet everyone is special, but because they chose to see life in that kind of way that I'm the best, no one should really be. You're the best in your field. Everyone is different, but we are all everyone is gifted, but we are all gifted in different things. Let me tell you something. We are the body of Christ. And someone is the neck, another one is the eyes, another one is the hands, another one is the legs, another one is the forehead. Yes, another one is the forehead. And guess what? What the hands do, the legs don't do. Everyone has their purpose. Everyone has yes, the legs have their purpose, and the purpose of the legs is not the purpose of the hands. But because we lose sight and focus on other people, you'll be like, why is that person doing that thing? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing better than me? They're not doing better than you. It's you who is seeing that. You're the one who is looking at life with wrong eyes and different eyes. You gotta watch yourself. You gotta focus. Oh my god, the noise. I'm sorry about the noise, but I have to keep on. I have to keep on saying this because I feel it. I have to put it out. So you gotta focus, and it's only God that can open your eyes to make you see yourself the way you need to see yourself. Hi, terrible second. Do not compare yourself to anyone. You are. That's why I grew up. Let me tell you something, by the way. At least God has helped me, and it's not by might, it's not by power, but it's by the Spirit of the Living God. Me, Shakira, I do not compare myself to any human being. Let me tell you, me, Shakira, I feel myself. I know myself. I know who I am. At least at an earlier stage, God revealed to me who I am, and also He gave me the grace to love myself. Because let me tell you something, girl. I love myself. I love myself. There's love in your heart, there's love in your spirit, but I also love my physique. I love my body. I love my face. I love myself, that I do not compare myself to anyone. Even if I see a hot babe, even if I see a hot whatsoever, they are putting on this, they are wearing this, there. Sometimes I get inspired. I'm like, wow, that girl looks so good. Like, she really looks so good, and I am inspired. But I do not compare myself to anyone because I know who I am. I love myself, and I do not see myself otherwise after seeing someone who is hotter. Let's be real. Someone might be more cute than you, but I do not compare myself to someone like that. I'm like, wow, really good, really made that person really beautiful. And sometimes I get inspirations sometimes from people maybe who work out, because I love the gym so much. I love people who work out. I love that body that really works out. It looks good for me. So when I see such people, I'm like, wow, the person has put in the work, and really they're really looking so good. And I'm just inspired. I'm like, wow, I need to keep on working on myself too. I need to be, to feel, to have a more defined body and all that. Yeah, but at least do not compare yourself. Just get inspiration. Be inspired to do. Let that inspire you to become better, to just become the best version, of yourself. But appreciated Basi and Adama Holy Spirit, I was still talking about the narcissists. I don't know the way you take me. I don't get you. Otherwise, I love you. But God is so sweet, yo. God is so sweet. Like, if you do not seek God, man, if you do not have God, I just pity you. And it's never too late. You can try now. You can start now. You will not regret this unless you're impatient. And I'm telling you, by the way, you have to be very patient with God, because the things of God don't come like far unless He chooses. I can't limit Him. He chooses. He can actually choose to touch someone in a minute, and everything changes like you know. But it's not always like that. And it's not always hard. Just you know, you just let your relationship with God flow the way it is flowing, the way it's supposed to flow. Do not rush it. God doesn't love people who rush Him. Like, He wants you to trust him with the process, because let me tell you something. By the way, sometimes we look at people, find some people, passing through things, someone, you find someone passing through something, and you want to get that person out of that situation, but you're doing a wrong thing, because God is preparing that person. That is part of their process. And that's why you need the discernment spirit. You need to discern, is this the right time for me to help this person? Like, this the person that I need to help? You ask God before you do things, because sometimes you come and mess up someone's life. Someone is in their process, and you're out here trying to do whatsoever you want, because you feel like you know more than God. Maybe just just pause and be patient, and just ask God. Listen to your spirit. Listen to your spirit. Listen to what the Lord is telling you. Listen to what God wants you to do. Listen to how He's speaking to you. Because God speaks to us in different ways. He doesn't speak to me the way He speaks to you, but when He's speaking. And you might be there, but me, I've never had, excuse me, I've never had God speak. I don't know even how He speaks. You keep yourself in His presence. He will reveal to you how He speaks specifically to you. I don't know. Sometimes I run my words like I have. Sometimes I run my words. So, guys, I really love you. I want the best for you. I want the best for you. You know. So just be confident in yourself, because the world is deep. Not everyone is happy for you. Do not expect people to give you flowers all the time. Oh my God. Okay. Specifically, do things for God. Do things to please God. Yes. To please God and to feel better about yourself. Because let me tell you something. If you expect people to give you flowers all the time and do something, boom, let me blow your bubble. You are joking, you're kidding, you're dreaming, mama, dada. But I love you, y'all. I love you. But just make sure you do things just to please God. Because actually, if you are a people pleaser out here, if God if God doesn't help you and give you the wisdom to realize that I'm just a people pleaser out here, then you regret. Because yes, do things to make people happy, because we have to be good people and all that, but do not have that kind of priority that my priority is to make someone happy, is to make, even if I'm doing it wrong, as long as I'm making someone happy. How about you? How about God? Is God happy? Are you happy? Just know your worth, because the world will try to what's the word, Lord? The world will try to make you feel less of yourself, because it's a lot out here, and it's worse actually in this season, or in this generation. I don't know. I've not been in other like, I've not been like in other kind of lives. I don't know how they call it, Lord. How do they call it? Generation, maybe. So it's worse. It's worse. I think it's worse than how it used to be back then. That's why we really need God more in this season, and actually in this life, because the world gets on being more hard and hard without God. Love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I'll not stop telling you guys that the world will use you if you're not careful. Sometimes I laugh, but I feel so sad in my spirit. Like right now, if you're not careful, if you do not know where you stand, if you do not know whose you are, and if you do not know who you are, the world will shape you And then they will shape you into a puppet. And then they will use you smoothly, smoothly. And then you will be like, all right, okay, all right. Everything that calls you, you go. Everything, you follow everything. And that's where distraction comes from. You destroy your life. And then you look back and be like, I thought they loved me. I thought the person I was had my back. All this time, we were alone. That's why, man, you need God. You need God. You need to work on your relationship with God because He's going to define you to you. Oh my God, it's so perfect. Like you will not be like a chicken. Like a chicken. You will not be like a hen. A hen. You will not be. You will not have a chicken mindset. Oh Lord, the way you give me words is funny. Okay, you will not. When you realize who you are, you will change your mindset from a chicken mindset to an ego mindset. Oh my God, that's deep. I love it. But that's the truth, you know. You stop being here, being scared of everything. Oh my God, what is that one going to think? Oh, God told me to do this. Oh my God, what are they going to say? Oh my God, I feel alone. Why is it that I'm different? Why is it that I'm in this alone? Everyone is following this one. Everyone is doing everything the way everyone is doing it, and I'm doing it different. And I feel so sad. I feel so scared. Oh my God, they are going to say I'm a bad person. Oh my God, you do like that, like a chicken. Like a chicken. Why do I keep saying a chicken? A chicken is like many hens. But oh Lord, change your minds. If you can't change it yourself, of course you can't. Just seek God. God will help you. But your God will help you with a lot of things. Like He will make you even do things that you do not realize you're doing. And when you look back, you're like, God, do you know that was you like using me to do this? And it worked out for my good. Like you really saved me, you know? But when you have a chicken mindset, you will not even step into your purpose because you'll be here. In my family, no one drives a car. In my family, we don't get married. In my family, no one is on YouTube. And then you'll be like, oh, what do I call myself? Let me chill like others. You're not your family. For your information, you're not your family. You're not defined by your family traits. You're not defined by what your grandmother, what your grandfather, what your mother did and what they didn't do. That now they will say that I'm a bad girl. They will say that, hey, okay, make a song. Change your mindset, and you're not going to change it if you're alone. You need God. Most of us, like now, I didn't go to school, like I didn't go like far with school like that. So that's why I thank God so much. I'm like, God, everything about me, almost actually not almost, but everything about me, it's because of God. God has made me everything I am today. You know, I sit here and I talk wisdom. Not because I have a degree or I have masters or I want to school. No, that's why all the credit goes back to God. And let me tell you another thing. Even my family, I didn't grow up with my family like that. So I grew up with God. And let me tell you something. All the credit goes back to God. And that's what I love a lot. I'm like, God, I love the fact that my family does not take all the credit from you. You are the one who take you're the one who takes all the credit. My knowledge, everything I've gained, everything I am, no one takes the credit but God. And I love that. Actually, I was telling him that last night. I was like, God, I love the fact that everything about me, you are the one who takes the credit. And I am so excited to see what he keeps on doing in me, because it's all worth it. You know, God is so good. Let me tell you something. There are times I was facing things and going through things that I knew God was going to vindicate me and help me and come through. But I was like, it doesn't feel like it, you know, it feels horrible. It feels like it will never happen, you know. But God is so faithful. He does his things the way he does them. Let me tell you something. Because I loved my business so much, I used to work on my business, fashion. I used to, because I really loved fashion a lot, and I was working on it for years, and it wasn't working out. And I was like, God, why is it that it's not working out? I'm doing everything I have to do. What's up? And it was still not working out. But God came through and He changed my mindset. Actually, He just pointed my life to this. Now I'm doing this. I'm doing fashion fine, but I'm focused on this because I feel like if fashion worked for me, I wouldn't have been here right now. I would have been like so focused on fashion. That's why he knows the strategy. He strategizes everything for your life, and he knows. That's why the Bible says that many are the plans of people. Like people plan all they plan, but only God's will be done. So God's will is what's going on in my life, and God's will is what's going on in your life. And if things are not working